Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is Pink Plum Bob here and I am bringing you another brand new speed build. And today people, I am bringing you a Tudor family mansion. So this is what I've been up to for the past week or so since my last build, which was the affluent family mansion. And I decided to go for a different style of build this week. I've decided to go for a Tudor style build. And I know a lot of people have done Tudor style builds in the past, but I just wanted to give it a go. I've never really done it before. And of course I built this on the 64 by 64 lot in Windenburg. And this did take me a really long time to do actually. It took me about 9 or 10 hours worth of building. So there is a lot of like skipping over stuff just so I could fit it all into one video for you guys. I mean, once again, I missed out the bathrooms, I missed out light fixtures and stuff like that. Just so I could get all the important stuff squeezed into one video for you, because I'd rather do it in one than two videos. But if you guys would be interested in it being in two different videos, then that's fine. Maybe I'll consider doing that. But until then, I'm going to just keep doing what I'm doing and editing this way. I mean, it is quite like, not rushed, but I wanted to squeeze everything in. That was important. So that's what I did with this video. So let's get started on this one. So once again, there's a lot going on in this to keep everybody's juices flowing. So in this build, well, let's start off with the price, shall we? So this one is a nice hefty 771,504 simoleons. So yes, once again, the budget is, well, there is no budget really. So your Sims will need to be high flyers to be able to afford this one, or just cheat on your mother load cheat that you can put in with the Control Shift and C. So then you'll easily be able to afford this. It's built on the 64 by 64 lot in Windenburg, where I can't remember what the family name's called. Excuse me, I just yawned. I'm actually a little bit tired. Even though I've had the day off and I've been out shopping today and milling around the shops and stuff, so I've got no excuse really, but I've finally finished editing this and everything, so I thought, right, we'll do the voiceover now. And I'm feeling a bit hot actually. I feel a bit like flustered, so I am wearing my dressing gown, so I'm a little bit bit hot. Anyway, this house has got 6 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, so an even amount. Well, I will say 5.5 bathrooms to be exact, because there is a little like bathroom and toilet. No, actually, there might be 4.5. No, there's 2 bathrooms in this house, and they've both got just a toilet and sink in. So I'll leave the maths up to you. I'm not very good at maths. I failed my maths. So I'll leave the maths up to you. So that's that. Anyway, this style of house as well, I wanted to go for more of a traditional kind of theme, because of obviously the style that it is, the Tudor style. And I kind of got a lot of inspiration off of different houses I saw on Pinterest once again. So I just take sections of different houses that I like, and I kind of build my own hybrid version of all of those buildings put into one. And I just basically just do what I want. So then the buildings are completely unique. I don't copy something, you know, like for like, because I feel like people might have done the same. So I want to do something. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm yawning. I've had a big lion today. I am so sorry. I'm just really tired and I don't know why. Jesus Christ. Right, anyway, so there is a large, well-manicured front garden on this. I took a lot of time on the exterior of this house. I think I spent a lot more time on the exterior than the interior. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. This voiceover is already going to be a shambles before it's even begun. So let's start again. There's a well-manicured front garden, and I built like a little quad section. So literally you go up to the house and there's this like perfectly arranged garden, and there's like a big I want to say ornament, but it's not, like a statue in the front garden and stuff, and it just leads up, and then there's a lot of bushes. It's very well looked after. I would say that there is a gardener that would look after this like every day, keeping everything just so yeah, so I spent a lot of time on the exterior of this. And to be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not 100% keen on the interior of this house. I love the exterior of this house. I love the shape, I love everything. But the interior, I'm a bit like, I don't know if it's me. I don't like the traditional kind of style. I'm still figuring out for myself what kind of style I'm into. But I'm not really a fan of a lot of the wallpapers that The Sims has. And they all seem quite samey to me, and I want some more colour swatches in them as well, because I always find we never seem to get much more choice of wallpapers and stuff, and I would really like more wallpapers in The Sims, different styles, for example, but for me, at the moment, they're not really cutting it. So I think we could do with some more of those. Something which is like modern but quite traditional looking at the same time. So something that would go with everything, but at the moment it's not doing it for me, unfortunately. But you know, we can only work with what we've got, and I'm not going to start getting into the custom content thing because that's not my game, unfortunately. But you know, we worked with what we worked with. But I don't know if I'll be doing a style like this again in the future, or maybe I should have done this completely modern, so it's all completely traditional, but do the interior modern. But I will say that the kitchen is pretty modern in itself, to be honest with you. That's like the most modern part of the house, I'd say. I mean, the bedrooms are a mixture of traditional and modern, but they've all got like traditional features in them, maybe like traditional types of furniture and stuff like that. So that's that really. But here I am. I think this is why the house is so much money, because I spent so much money on the flowers, because I used so many of the flowers, and I also used a lot of bushes. So, yeah, so that's what's going to cost you some money. So make sure you hire yourself a gardener to get this looking all beautiful. Anyway, we'll keep going. So just to the left-hand side of the quad area, which you can see now, I do build also 2 ponds. And in between those 2 ponds is like a nice little bench sitting area, so you can sit and admire your garden. And also there is a little like chest area, which because once again, I like to, like I said in my last video, I like to fill the space up with everything possible. And so I filled up, you know, with all kinds of stuff. So I filled up with a beekeeping section, the chest section, and I also have I really like this part of the garden, which you'll see in a short while. I did do like, well, I guess it is an orchard, but there's like a little gardening area with lots of trees, which I got from the debug menu. And I also put some planter boxes. In the orchard, I did put a selection of apple trees, cherry trees, and lemon trees. I might have put another load of trees in there, I can't remember exactly. Yeah, but I got those off the debug item. And then the planter boxes I left completely empty, so you can do whatever the hell you want. But I definitely wanted there to be an orchard, so that's what I had in mind for this anyway. So there is a lot of stuff going on in this. What else have we got going on? So I'm just looking at my list now. There is also, which you can see now, the large driveway which leads all the way through to the back garden. And also this building here, which I'm putting bushes around. This is actually a little separate laundry kind of building, specifically for laundry, and there is a little bathroom in here. So this is where one of the half bathrooms is, and I really wanted a completely separate laundry area. I could imagine that they would hire a maid for this. I was going to say establishment. This isn't like a public building for this house. So yeah, I imagine they'd hire a maid, and then that's where she'd go and do her chores. That would kind of be her area. And I kind of put a little table and chairs in there as well, because I could imagine her having a lunch in there when she has a break. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know why I keep yawning. I don't know why I'm tired. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. I need to stop. Let's carry on. So, yeah, where did I get to? Right, there is also a garage that I built, which is at the end of the hallway, and I decided instead of making it a garage, I turned it into a 2-story self-contained home. And I imagined that I would imagine a young adult Sim, but he would be one of the sons of the family living here, and he had his completely own self-contained little thing going on, and I imagined he was really into films and he was really into like making videos, so I put like a media making table thing in there which came with the Get Famous pack. So I kind of dedicated that to him, and that house is completely modern. It's got its own kitchen, which is very basic. It's nothing exciting. I do include it, but I don't include the bathroom for it because it's just a white bathroom. And he's got his own like kitchen going on, and he's got his own little office area which looks down into his like bedroom area, and he's got like a little sitting area and a TV and stuff. So he's got his own self-contained living quarters, and I really like this little section of the house as well. But anyway, back to where we are in the video. So here is where I'm building the little orchard area, and I must say, when I'm building, I don't really have a set plan of what I'm going to do. It's all spur of the moment thing, and I just kind of decide what I'm doing as it happens. It just evolves in its own kind of manner. So that's my building style. It's kind of like building blocks to me. I imagine, like, when I see sections of areas that need filling up in my eyes, I imagine them as little blocks. Elvis, no, he's standing on my computer. Come on, love. You can't, he's just had his dinner, and he wants to come and sit on my lap now. And I'm recording this. I'm so sorry. I'm so like all over the place today. I think it's because the shopping's just knackered me out. And the thing is, I didn't really get anything either. I just bought some like mascara, and what else did I buy? I bought a makeup sponge, and I didn't realise how expensive makeup sponges were. I saw one of those beauty blender ones in Boots. And it was like £15, and I was like, for a makeup sponge? Now please tell me if these beauty blenders are actually worth the money, because to me that is ridiculous. I could go to Primark and get some sponges for like £2. So £15 sounds like a lot for like just a sponge for your face. So let me know. I know that this is like, I'm turning into like beauty kind of stuff now, but anyway, let me know if those beauty blenders are actually any good or not. Back to the Sims build. Back to my iPad, which is now shut off. My iPad's about to die. It's all going wrong. Well, it's not going wrong. You know what I mean. I'm losing it. I'm slowly losing the will to live. So, here is the garage I built, and I kind of already knew that this was going to be a self-contained home. This is what I wanted. I felt like this would be a large family. Now, I do, in the 6 bedrooms, this bedroom in this little building is included in that. So there's 5 bedrooms in the main house, and in the 6th bedroom, and one of the bathrooms is in there. And I also, I had personalities in mind as well for the children and the parents. So the parents, I imagine they had very good jobs. Maybe they'd be business people or politicians or whatever. And they've got like a very extra bedroom. I use that really fancy bed from Get Famous, and I use it in the red colour swatch. I never have actually used that bed before, and I literally thought, right, let's make their bedroom a little bit extra. They've got a child sim daughter. They've got a toddler little boy, which I kind of went for like a really nice green theme in his bedroom, which you'll see. And his bedroom's kind of hidden. It's kind of like hidden away under the stairs, but it's got its own balcony. It's the smallest bedroom, but he's got a balcony. Not very ideal for a toddler, I must say. But this is The Sims. Sim logic is, it doesn't matter here. And that's his balcony there, you can see, which I'm just sorting out the greenery. And I've also got a teenage boy here. So we've got more boys than girls. So we've only got 1 girl, and we've got 3 boys, and then we've got the parents as well. And here I kind of build like a little garage thing, just to keep the car, because obviously the garage has been taken over and made into a proper living quarters. And so I decided to kind of make a little shelter for a car. So there was something here for a car, and I just sized up the toy car and stick it underneath. It's actually a little bit too small, the little like awning thing. So that's my bad, but I thought it like looked just the right size, so I didn't want to make it any bigger, and it kind of fit there really nicely. And here we are, I'm on to building the swimming pool now, and it's a large swimming pool, and I love this swimming pool actually. And this also has its own little like bar area as well. I keep like adding bar areas recently to like my swimming pools and stuff. I don't think, I might not put a swimming pool in my next build. I might just focus more on gardening. I'm in that sort of mood to do that now. Because I really enjoyed this build. It took me a long time. but mainly the exterior. But I did really enjoy it. Like, I love the exterior. I think it was worth all the time and effort put into it, and I hope you guys think so too, because it did take a long time, and it was a lot of fun to build as well, so I did enjoy it, and everything just worked really nicely in this. I also, for this build, used one of the pirate ships for the children, and I'm so glad I did, because I never get to use those in these builds, and I thought, you know what, we'll put a pirate ship in for them, because why not? They could have a bit of fun. And there is also like a sandbox area as well, where I put a toddler slide. So in my last video, if you hadn't seen it, it's my affluent family mansion. I actually put a toddler slide in there, but I didn't actually facilitate anything for a toddler bar the slide and like a few toys. So a toddler actually didn't live at that house, but I put the stuff in anyway, so never mind. But in this occasion, I facilitated for a toddler. And you can see all the little fountains there in the one corner of the pool, and I kind of imagine that'd be like a little, not hot tub area, but like a jacuzzi style area with all of the fountains like rubbing on the Sims' backs and stuff. I thought that was kind of nice. And then here I'm just putting a little sitting area, and once again I make the makeshift sun loungers as well, because we still haven't got them. And I was also watching earlier, just before I start this, I haven't finished watching it yet because it's quite a long video. I was watching the Sims Supply like Q&A with the Sims general manager. I can't remember what her name is now, and my apologies. And it was interesting to see what she was saying about certain things. It's like it's not like they haven't thought about doing certain things for the Sims, and she couldn't comment on what is obviously going on at the moment and what they're planning on doing, what they're not planning on doing, because they don't want to like rule everything out. Oh bloody hell, my mouse is going flying. But it's interesting to know that it's not that the stuff we want hasn't not been thought of, it's just that they've got other things in mind and other things to prioritise over these like smaller minor details. In some respects that's completely fine, you know, at least we know it's been thought of, but they've obviously, you know, they've got our best interests at heart, and they have made mistakes in the past. Like the pet stuff pack I wasn't too bothered by it, but I wasn't like, oh my god, I've got to have it, do you know what I mean? Like, they've made their mistakes in the past, and the Strangerville pack has been fantastic, so it's not like they're not improving, and because they are, and it's not like they're bad, it's just, you know, we like the finer detail, we like the finer things in life, don't we? But here's the little like sandbox area, and I actually just used a carpet for the sand. I didn't bother using terrain paint for some reason. I just used carpet. Well, it was a proper sand carpet. It wasn't like just a random bit of carpet. And a lot of the flowers and stuff are all the same all the way around. It's very luscious, and it's not overgrown, but it's very luscious, and everything is just so. And here is like the little pirate ship area, and I kind of use that like spongy tile flooring, because that's what you have at like kids' playgrounds area. You have like that spongy tile floor, and I just wanted to kind of like, everything needed to be like just so I put all the flowers around it. I was thinking about actually putting some more ponds by it so it looked like it was like on water, but I decided against it because I have ponds literally right there, so I thought no, we'll just cover the whole thing in flowers. And now we are moving on to the interior of the house, and this is the hallway currently, and I did have a few issues in my own mind, I would say, on decision making, because I am terrible at making decisions. Like when I'm building, I never know what the hell I'm doing. It's literally spur of the moment. If it don't work, then I'll have to start it again and change my mind and blah 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 blah. I'm really indecisive when it comes to building. Like I can never ever do a straight like stream of footage without 10 minutes of me picking a rug out or picking out a wallpaper or whatever. So my editing is a bit jerky. I do apologise. It wouldn't be so jerky if I wasn't so bloody indecisive, but unfortunately I am really indecisive. But yeah, like I said earlier, this is a mix of like mainly traditional, I will say mainly traditional kind of vibes going on in here. And I also use a lot of plants once again. And I don't know why, the kitchen that I do in this, it is very modern, and I don't know why I did a completely modern kitchen, because it doesn't really suit the house, but I really like the kitchen and the way it turned out, and all the colours and stuff. And I do also, like in my last build, I use a lot of mirrors, a lot of side tables, and a lot of lamps in this, just to fill the space up, just to make it, you know, look lived in and stuff like that. And then I also raised the little shoe shelf there, so it looks like there's shoes sitting inside that like coat hanger thing. And also, I was going to say something then, but it completely slipped my mind. Oh, anyway, here we are. We're onto the kitchen now. And I used the tiles from, I wanted to say World Adventures. I keep doing that. Jungle Adventures. I used the tiles from Jungle Adventures, and I really like this blue swatch with like the orangey kind of tiles. But you know what? They don't have a matching blue wallpaper for those tiles, because I was going to do the rest of the kitchen in just the plain blue colour. They don't have it. And I was like, what? But they have it for like all the other swatches of that style, but they don't do it for that blue, that powdery blue colour. So I was just like, oh, it's a bit naff. So I thought that was disappointing. So I had to kind of come up with something. The walls don't stay completely white for the rest of the like dining area. They do have, I do change, I think 2 of them to like the orangey colour to kind of match the tile. But yeah, and I also really like the fact I put a table like in the middle of this. It's not like for sitting at, it's just kind of like another workspace, another worktop, so maybe they could chop their veggies there or chop their fruit up in the morning. And I also do, the last video I said I don't know if that machine was a popcorn machine or whether it was an ice cream machine, and it was in fact a popcorn machine, so this time I put in the ice cream machine, you know, going for that diversity and everything. And I've got out that beautiful table which came with cats and dogs, which I fell in love with. I found it in my Mediterranean build when I was building that, and for some reason I had never seen it in my life, and I decided, yeah, we'll get this bad boy out again because the colours are lovely. I love like that, it looks like a proper natural man-made wooden table, and here you can see I've changed the colour to match the tiles as well, and I keep the floor kind of like this white tile colour as well. So like make it look light and bright, and this is like the most modern thing about the whole house, apart from the bedrooms, which are a mixture, but I do like this bedroom, bloody hell, kitchen. I love this kitchen. So anyway, how has everybody's week been? Also, welcome to all of the new subscribers. I've had a couple this week, so I'm really pleased about that. So thank you for everybody who's joined recently. Your support means the world to me. And if this is your first video you've seen of me, please don't judge me on the terrible commentary. It hasn't even been a long week. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, sorry, back to the build then. You see how I kind of built a chimney breast there, and I did want to put a fireplace there, but for some reason it didn't really fit with how I wanted the living room to go, so that chimney breast is now purely for show. So sorry guys, you can't, well, you could put a fireplace back in there, but I decided against it because it didn't seem to work with like the little bathroom door which I put there, and I would rather have had the bathroom there than the chimney, or not chimney, the fireplace, sorry. So, and I went for this kind of like traditional royal blue colour with the traditional like couches and stuff, and I love those pictures which were, I'm pretty sure were from Cats and Dogs as well. And I've never used those before, so that was a nice little treat to get to use those. And I do use a lot of Cats and Dogs in this one because it's kind of like not too country, but it is traditional at the same time. So yeah, so I use a lot of stuff like that. And I love this wallpaper as well. I mean, I know I was moaning earlier about the wallpaper, but this wallpaper is stunning. I'm pretty sure this came with the vampire one. And it just goes really well with all the royal blues. All the royal blues in their swatches seem to all match each other, so I was really pleased about that. But you do get a cheeky fish tank instead of a chimney. Not a chimney, a fireplace. Why do I keep saying that? Anyway, so we're moving on now. This is just a little bit further down the hallway. This is the gymnasium, and I just put a few normal gymnasium items in here. Kept the wallpaper very traditional as well as the dark wood. It's the same wooden floor that's throughout the build. So I kept this all the same, so it's all like very matchy and stuff. And I actually really like this little room. Surprisingly, it's one of my favourite rooms of the house. It's very simple, but I don't know, I just really like this room. And yeah, so it was quick and easy enough to do. And I did add like dark wood matching gym equipment, so it didn't like stick out too much. So I was really pleased about that. And there is, which I do off camera, there is through that room a bathroom as well, and like a shower and stuff, so your Sims can just, as soon as they're finished, can go and freshen up in the shower and stuff like that. Now we're moving on now to the entertainment room, and this did start off as an office room, but I decided against it. I didn't like it, so I thought, right, let's make it into like a fun entertainment room. So I put that, I was going to say vintage glamour, but it's not. It's like one of the party packs. I can't remember what it's called now. The table with like the chocolate fountain and stuff like that, and the food table. I thought that was perfect for this. Put the grand piano in there as well, and some seating areas. Right, so here is the hallway, and you can see on that little top floor up there, that's it. This room here now is going to be a little kiddie play area, which I thought was really nice. So it is 3 stories, but this is the only like room on the 3rd story, which is right up in the attic. And I will mention as well, this was a pain in the arse to build because of all the roofing sections. Like, some of the roofing won't go down. Some of the roofing was sticking here, there and everywhere. It was a nightmare, and I think it's because of this whole A-frame section at the front. It was a nightmare, and I had to do certain, sorry, I sound really like dumb and out of it. Right, there were certain sections of wallpaper in this house, and I had to use the same wallpaper as like the outside because of the purely for the roofing, because for some reason some of the roofing has a wobbly, and it's like, no, it's gonna be the same as this, that and the other. So yeah, when playing this is not the easiest house to get around, and not the easiest house to like play with. And I don't mean to like put a downer on my build, but it's purely because of the shape of it, and that's down to me, so that's my apologies. I don't know any other way to get it to not do that. But yeah, so we're on to the master bedroom, which we've been on for a little while because I've been rambling on. Oh, we're off it now, never mind. Anyway, so as you can see, I use lots of reds, and it's very extra. Now this is, oh no, there's another room. Hang on, how many bedrooms are in this? I forgot about this bedroom. So there's actually a teenage girl as well. So we've got parents, teenage girl, teenage boy, toddler, child sim girl. Oh yeah, and then the other house. So yeah, it's 6 bedrooms. I tell you what, my maths is shocking. You can tell I failed my maths, can't you? So this is a teenage girl's bedroom. This, I messed around with this one a lot as well because of the shape of it, because it's kind of long and narrow. And this is the best that I could do with it. And oh, my cat's trying to climb out the window. Oh, she's alright. She won't jump out. Olive! Come on! She's being a right nuisance. I know what it is. She can hear the birds chirping and she wants to go out and see them, but she can't. Come on, Olive, get down from there. Sorry, this voiceover is a complete hot mess today. I promise you, if you're new to the channel, my other ones won't be like this. Like, I'm not having an off day. I'm just like a little bit sleepy and a little bit all over the place. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna have to get her down. Oh, she's jumped. It's fine. Okay, never mind. Back to the build. So here is the little toddler boy's bedroom, and I love this bedroom. I love the dark green colours, and I loved using that little cute rug which came with the outdoor retreat pack. And yeah, I put lots of little toy cars down and stuff, so it looks like he had them out and he was playing with them. And I used a lot of dark woods and stuff. Yeah, and I really, really like this build. And this this room. And this is located directly under the staircase as well. So I thought this was a cute little room. Smallest bedroom, but it has its own balcony, so you can't complain too much. And this is the child sim girl's bedroom, and as you can see, I already tried to do it a certain way, and I didn't like it. And this, once again, this room changed, and then I finally got it. The wallpaper will change in a moment, which you can see here, and I've moved all the bed over, and I've moved the side table and everything. And then I'm much happier with the way this room came out, sorry. But yeah, this is the child sim girl's bedroom, and then she also has a shared ensuite bathroom with a teenage boy, her brother, or whoever you want it to be, some random dude. And that is also one of the main bathrooms on this floor as well. So there's 3 doors going into that bathroom. So, you got to make sure you lock all 3 doors if you're having a number 2. And I just stuffed it with toys and more play stuff. And I also used the cute little like nurse set, which I never ever put in for some unknown reason. I've always forgotten it's there. And I also give her a little hamster cage, but I'm pretty sure I give her the hedgehog as well. And now this is the room which is directly opposite, which is the teenage brother's bedroom. And he's got a very modern bedroom, but he's got like traditional wallpaper. So once again, it's a mixture of modern and traditional. And yeah, this bedroom's alright. It's not my favourite bedroom, but it does the job. It's easy enough to change if you don't like it. And he's got his own television and stuff. And I like that baseball bat there. I mean, I see kind of baseball bats as weapons, so it looks like it's there ready to hit somebody. But it's not got that intention in The Sims. But it just kind of looks like it's ready, so if somebody comes in, you can just give them a whack over the head. I don't know, it just looks a bit sinister to me. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. There's this is a long hallway, by the way. So this is the hallway that leads to those 2 bedrooms and the bathroom, which I furnished off camera. And I didn't really know what to do with this one. The colours once again changed and went all over the place. I do add curtains and stuff like that, and some light fixtures off camera. But it came together in the end, it's fine. It's not got a lot in it, this one hasn't. I'm pretty sure I put a chess table in here. Oh no, I don't, or maybe I do, I can't remember. But it's just a hallway, it's nothing too exciting, but yeah, so that's about it for that. So now we are on to the little laundry room, which is located outside, and which is what I mentioned earlier, with the separate kind of maid section. And here I put in 2 tumble dryers, 2 washing machines. So because there's a lot of people living here, everything can go firing on all cylinders. And I also put the little bathroom in here as well. But I do that off camera because it's literally just a toilet and a sink. But if bathrooms is something you're interested in, just let me know. Also, if you're interested in downloading this, it is available up in the gallery. I think it's been up for about a week now. Nearly a week. Maybe I uploaded it Monday. Sunday or Monday, one of those days, and it's available under the hashtag emmapp if you type that into the gallery, and also you can find it through my EA username, which is x-pinkblumbob-x. So that's how you can find me. If you still can't find me, then well, you should be able to find me. It shouldn't be a problem. But I'd just like to say thank you for everybody who downloaded my Affluent Family Mansion, because that did really well. This one's been a bit slower. I mean, I don't know if Tudor style is for everybody, in all fairness. So people have been downloading it, and I'd just like to say thank you to those people. Every download and every favourite, every subscribe counts. So, and if you're interested in seeing more of my builds, please give me a big thumbs up. And for this video as well. I mean, I know it's been all over the place. I'm so sorry. I know it's been a hot mess, this whole video is. But I wanted to get this done and ready out for the weekend. And so if you're interested in seeing more videos, please check out my channel. And please give me a big fat subscribe, because, you know, the more the merrier. I'm happy to have everybody on board. It means the world to me, and it's an absolute pleasure for people to want to see my content. So it means a lot to me. And hopefully my next video won't be such a hot mess. Hopefully I'll be more on it. Maybe I needed a nap before I did this. I know I sound like an old lady, don't I? And I'm only like 25. The wrong side of 25 though, I must say. I will be 26 soon. But yeah, so this is the little self-contained house, and I really like this little house. It's just super cute. Oh, I forgot to mention, they've got their own theatre. And here, I have had this plan for a while, but I wanted to do it better than this, but I don't know if I had enough time to make it better. But I wanted to give them their own personal theatre. So they have their own little like arcade games. I'll use that new like music machine thing which came with Strangerville, the little game square thing or whatever. And lots of memorabilia and stuff like that and movie posters. So they do have their own cinema downstairs. And I'm really chuffed with the way this turned out. And I loved using the little sign so it looks like a proper theatre before they go into the house. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the way this turned out. I think theatres, they're a bit kind of, I don't really know what to do for them. Anyway guys, that's the end of the build, and I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching this. It means a lot to me. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, big fat subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Anyway guys, I will see you in the next one. See you later!